Alright, I'm sorry about that. I'm back. I had a knock at the door because I had somebody coming over to sort something out for me. Right, where were we? I think Dwarf's coming back on Mumble soon. He's just said he's back. Completely forgotten what I was talking about. Yeah, so it's really cool. You see these like crop things, villages. You can see there's some crops. RSMC has its own crops. You can see I can't farm these because I need a farming level of 80. Dwarf has got everything but these. Oh, hello?
Hello?
Hey, Dwarf.
Still very quiet. I couldn't boost my mic anymore.
Yeah, alright. I might actually see if I can do that myself. Hang on. I'll just see if I can sort this out because I think there's a way to like boost incoming sound.
What was that? Oh yeah. I want to get my
Oh,
combat level.
sorry, I've got volume crap going on. Ah, jeez. Stupid mumble. Should have gone into settings in first. Right. What have we got here? There must be a boost somewhere. Volume. Alright, Joe, can you talk again, please?
I hope so.
Yeah, that's better. And again?
Hello.
Yeah, that's much better, thanks. Alright. Minor delay there. We're back. So, Dwarf, talk to us about RSMC and why it's so awesome. I'm just putting you on the spot here.
I don't know, it's a fairly big overhaul of typical Minecraft that adds skills, which in turn add a level system, a tier kind of based progression system.
Yep.
Which limits to what you can do until you reach the proper level.
Yeah, so it kind of slows down the tech tree progression quite a bit, doesn't it?
It does.
Like when we were starting to play, I was like, I need iron, and because I was trying to play Rotorcraft, which needs so much iron, and you can't mine it at the start, and it's just generally really, really awkward. And we were having to come up with like looting and various ways to get iron early on. So you got to level up your skills first, and that might.
Got lazy.
Yeah. I mean, that might sound grindy, but I think it actually is good in a way because it forces you to make interesting decisions. Like, what do I really want to do first? What will be the most efficient thing to do?
It starts
and that's
grindy,
cool.
But you have to, yeah. It does make you choose what your goal, your aim is.
Yeah, because like, yeah, normally it's just so. Yeah. Sorry, carry on. I didn't mean to interrupt you. It's just awkward.
No. It's just once you've started, then you can broaden your perspective a little bit and work at it bit by bit.
I should point out that Dwarf is Canadian and I'm English, so there's going to be a lot of apologising going on here. So yeah, it's a really cool mod. I've been enjoying it. Like at first I was finding it a bit grindy, but then I was like, nah, it's a good design decision. It just helps you make your early game choices, and it's not that bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. After a while, like it's not like we're not talking hours of grinding here. Not at all.
Though, I set the XP level.
Yeah.
To earn like 5 times as much as you normally would.
Oh, that's an interesting point then.
Screw that crap.
Yeah, so the default config then for RSMC is quite a bit harder by the sound of it.
Yeah.
And also my next point is that Dwarf ended these vending. There's a mod called vending, which basically has a currency system. Is the currency system? Yeah, I was going to say the currency system is for RSMC. So, and here, like, I don't think I've got any coinage on me. I've put it in the chest. But basically, you can trade with villagers. Oh, let's go and find a merchant villager. They're normally hanging around here. Here's one. What's up, dude? Come here. Right, so I can trade stuff. You can see here the wild flax has a value of 25, so I can shift click that in, and I get some wood chips. So there's wood and like stone and iron and gold and diamond coins, basically. And over here you can see the iron one, coal one. Those are the first two, which is why they're close to our house. So 16 of the stone ones gets you a chunk of iron, an ingot, and 2 for coal. And also we have a wild boar. That's new. So that's quite. I mean, it's balanced, and you can configure the prices and everything. So It's not like not as bad as you might think. Some people might be thinking like that's like totally shite, but actually it's nice because it gives you like an economy system, and things things have value and like
It would be something I would love to see in vanilla Minecraft.
Absolutely, Joff, me too. And the only thing I can think of to improve it is to actually add like a proper like supply-demand economy. So like say you're like, well, what I'm doing, as I mentioned earlier on, is I'm cutting down these slime trees. Let's quickly show you. I've got my lumber axe, cut down some slime trees, suck everything towards me. So I've got some congealed slime now. Convert that to slime balls. Head back to Le Village to find a villager, and then I can sell, like, basically I noticed that slime balls are quite valuable. You can see here they're 256 each. So the stack of
256 each.
Yeah, I mean you might want to nerf that. I don't know.
Per ball.
Pardon? Oh, per 256 per. So I've got a stack of 16, and that's 4,096.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, there's no way I can't configure that price. It's just whatever is set. So.
Right. Well, it's probably because like slime is rarer, but Tinker's construct adds the slimy trees. Yeah. So there might be a way of tweaking it. I don't know. But anyway.
How much is it? 4096? Did you say?
It's 256 per slime ball, I think.
Times 16 per stack.
Yeah. So I got 4,096 like whatevers. I'll call them pounds.
So that's a diamond per 16 slime balls. That's not too bad.
A diamond per 16 slime balls.
Or a gold ingot.
It's less than that. I mean, I only got like some of the rye stones for it. I already had some wood chips.
Because
I certainly can't get a diamond with this.
Actually sell for as much as it says. For example, the diamonds say 16,000 each, but you don't get that much.
Right, yeah, because the diamond is selling for one of the iron discs, one of the iron coins, and I haven't got an iron coin for those slime balls. Anyway, it's a cool mod, and I just think it would be better if it added like a proper economy system. So like if you're selling like the village like tons of slime balls, for instance, the price like goes, or the value goes way down because like the supply is like huge.
You can, Jake, make your own vending blocks yourself and sell them for yourself, or trade them for other items.
All right. Okay, I'll have to look into that. That sounds interesting. Look at that penguin flapping around. He's trying to get out, which makes me kind of sad. But I was saying earlier we need to get them some like ice and water so they can splash around and slide about. I think that would be funny. What else should I talk about? Nothing springing to your mind, is there? Oh, check out the Twilight Forest trees. I don't know Twilight Forest at all. But these trees that Dwarfs planted are cool as hell. Look at them. I love them. Because there's like the time tree down there, which I showed earlier. There's these two trees, I have no idea. No, that blue one with the blue leaves. Which one does that do? What does that do, Dwarf?
Tree of Transformation?
Yes, that one. Yeah.
It doesn't actually do anything.
Doesn't do shit.
But it looks stinking awesome.
It does look nice, yeah. They all have really cool leaves and they shimmer.
The small tree among the vending blocks, the one with the eye, what it does is sort chests. So if you have a bunch of chests under it and random items scattered within them, you know, say 2 blocks of whatever in this one and then 3 of the same block in another chest, it would compact them all into one chest as much as it can.
Right. Sounds good. I wasn't quite listening then actually because I was trying to find something. Where the hell is my matic? I kind of accidentally landed on one of your snowbell plants, so I'm now gonna like re-hoe it and plant the seed back. But
I've got a hoe. I don't mind.
That's fine. I've got my matic now, so it's all good.
Did you see my statue of Kato?
Of Kato? Yeah, I love it. I love those like statues in general. The mannequins, they're so good. I didn't even know they existed before.
I tried to make it look like he's given up, exasperated, done with people's crap.
Yeah, he's like, it looks kind of more joyful to me, but I know what you mean, like throwing his arms up. Yeah, it's like throwing his arms up in despair. Like it's like, God damn it,
Exactly.
you kids. Right, here we go. Let's replant. I'll plant the other seed as well. So my plan is also check out the canola I've planted around the house. I think that looks very cool. Speaking of which, I need to fill in the holes because the OCD part of me is.
I just leveled up in health again, and now Tinker's construct. The hearts are getting all weird.
In
They're
health.
overlapping in the spaces. Yeah.
All right, weird. Yeah, there's probably going to be some conflicts because RSMC is pretty new, isn't it? Basically.
It is.
It's like version 4 at the moment, but it's yeah.
It's been in development for a long time. But
Yeah.
Just released it publicly recently.
Yeah, I've heard it's been in. Well, I can guess as much because it's such a complex, like intricate mod. It's bound to have been in development for a long time. Don't know how many developers are working on it though. One of them, a gentleman by the name of A. Horner. I say gentleman, he might well be a lady. But he joined us in Laerad a while ago, I think because you probably dragged him in there.
I may or may not have creeped a link that he sent us and discovered that it's a gentleman.
Alright, okay. Well, not that it really matters. He's a developer. And yeah, so I don't know how many other people, how many other developers, and of course, you know, texture artists and so on. I don't know how many people are working on it. I'll have to find out.
I know there's at least 2 others.
Right, yeah. I mean, I imagine it'd be a small team, like 3 or 4, maybe, plus artists. But you never know. I don't think any mod has like a huge amount of people, like more than 6 people probably. I don't know. Well, I guess actually some of them are open source, aren't they? So there's probably loads of people contributing, but only a few core devs. What kind of trees are these? To the south. Yew log. Very nice. Yew. And there's like a spruce forest over here as well, which I got quite a bit of spruce from. And then planted the spruce trees all around there. And there's quite a few slime islands. So yeah, hopefully A. Horner will come back. I was actually really hoping, he hasn't been back for a while, so I haven't been able to ask him, but I might message him on Reddit. Hell, maybe he's listening to this video. But I'd love it if he could come on Mumble, like you are now, when I record an episode in the future, because I'd love to get a developer's insight into the mod, and hear their future plans for it and so on. That'd be cool.
I agree. I'm constantly in their channel to see if he ever shows up, but I haven't seen him recently.
Oh, is there an RSMC channel on Esper?
No, but their website has a chat, so it's linked to their in-game as well.
Oh, right. Okay. Apparently they have a subreddit for anybody watching this who wants to check it out. It's r/RSMC mod, and I think that's got a fair few people in it. Obviously it's a very new mod, so it's not got loads of people following it, but nonetheless, if you want to check it out, that's the subreddit.
We really need to make a mob XP kind of farm.
Yeah, actually, I was going to point that out. I was thinking earlier when I wanted to get gunpowder for my blast furnace, I was figuring like you added a vending machine for it, but if you hadn't, I was going to say we make a mob grinder.
Did I add one?
You did add one for gunpowder, because I needed it to make some steel so I could make the centrifuge, so I could centrifuge netherrack dust so I could get gunpowder. So now I can get gunpowder like in a decent way rather than a buy it way, which I thought was nicer. But yeah, what I've always wanted to do, I tried doing this on Panamox with a Natural redwood tree dwarf, but I never finished it. I want to make like a really big tree, and then have like a 2x2 hollow column in the middle of it. So only
These trees are hollow, eh?
Which trees are hollow?
The huge ones?
Alright. So this.
There's usually a hole in the top.
So the Twilight Oak one is that hollow? It's hollow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So we can build a mob grinder in this for full damage.
Yep.
And also, what I wanted to do is have pistons on the floor, so like you can raise it if you want to use it as an XP grinder. Like have it the perfect height, and then if it's like drops down a level, then the mobs will die from the fall. But if you want to grind some XP, just like raise the floor by like a level, because I think the same distance works for all mobs. I think so. It's not like you need different.
I think.
Except Enderman, but then I've got another method to farm Enderman for the pearls.
Have you tested it yet?
Well, we're getting Ender pearls from your mariculture setup, so I'm just about to show that. We've added mariculture because it's awesome. Shout out to Joshy Jack, developer of that awesome mod. You can see we've got 5 Ender pearls in here, plus a bunch of other pearls, which is really cool, because Jorf set up some hoppers and various pearl oysters, and this is a simple method to farm them, like automate them, and that's a room I've hollowed out for my own shenanigans. So yeah, but we've added Ender IO because I love it and I requested it, and that lets you you can make a powered spawner, and also rotary craft. You can actually make a bedrock pick to harvest vanilla grinders. Spawners even, and then you can create a spawner controller and a mob harvester, so you can actually control the rate at which they spawn, and just generally have a little mob grinder that way, plus probably a bunch of other ways. And of course you can always like make a Tinker's Construct scythe, make it sharp enough to kill Enderman in one go, put on like looting perks like lapis for looting, and then just run around the end slaughtering Endermen. That's the classic method of getting Ender pearls. Alright. Well, perhaps I will cut. Yeah, what was that?
No, I was gonna say every time I try to start witchery, just another obstacle and another obstacle.
Oh, well, I'll help, because I don't know witchery at all, so I'm happy to help. I've seen these, like, oven and the funnels before, and I've seen, like, I think Shobu had, like, a super big witchery setup, because he likes that mod and knows it pretty well. I thought you, like, knew it inside out, Dwarf. Or is it just because...
I know it well, but...
It's because of the mod pack, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
I get you.
Okay, take a look here.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
Ah,
That
bloody...
Mandrake level 51. And because it's a higher level, it's not going to drop the Mandrake root.
Oh. Oh, right, that's a big problem then. So the Mandrake is a high level mob, basically.
Yes.
I haven't got a sword on me, hang on. I haven't tried like making a cleaver or sharpening it or anything like that, but I'm not sure how vanilla or like mod tools and weapons will work against RSMC mobs.
Mandrake's from Witchery.
Yeah, I know Mandrakes. Yeah, I just... Well, we'll do the science. We will make different weapons and figure it out.
RSMC adds a level to like every mob.
Yeah. Can you like push them into lava or something like that?
I was thinking of it, but then I don't want to risk burning the
root. Oh, of course, yeah. Alright, well that's
something. I was wondering if there's some sort of grinder, then we could harvest all the plants with water, have it push into the grinder, and then a hopper or something.
Well, Rotary Craft, I think, has, like I said, it has the mob harvester. So you wouldn't need the spawner controller because it's not a proper spawner. I'm pretty sure with a mob harvester, you could just like put it in front of the mandrake plants, harvest them manually, and hopefully the harvester, like, you can use a vacuum effect, I think, to suck them towards the harvester.
Okay.
Or the harvester has a range. I'm not sure. I'll look it up now. I don't know how much power it needs. Oh, it doesn't need much power at all. Just needs an ender pearl and a heater. Oh, it needs sintered tungsten, so that's... so sintered tungsten means you get tungsten as a byproduct from processing iron ore in the extractor, and the vanilla ores are disabled, aren't they? You just, like, there's no, like, normal vanilla ore. Am I right or am I left?
You are both.
I'm both.
There aren't vanilla ores in the overworld.
Oh yeah, you
Forest,
said Twilight Forest you got vanilla ores. Right. So that's possible then, although getting the sintered tungsten is a fairly long... I mean, I'm doing alright in Ray2Craft, so... And I can probably just use ethanol as the main source. I'm not sure if I'm going to bother with the hydrokinetic engines again, because the return is just ludicrously pathetic. Frankly. I mean, it's a nice source of passive power, don't get me wrong, but it's not... It's very hard to make it self-sustaining, because the engines need lubricant, and it's impossible... Like, if you look at my Palamox video, I had 16 kinetic engines, hydrokinetic engines, and that's only 16 because normally it would be 4, but if you upgrade them with the bedrock shaft, you can make 16. So assuming that you've only got 4 until you've got bedrock, you're only going to get like 2 megawatts, something like that. Yeah, 2 megawatts in total. And I tried splitting the power, and when I had 16, like, I had to use half the power to grind enough canola to make enough lubricant to keep the engines turning. And that was only because another player made an absolutely enormous canola farm with buildcraft robots. So it's basically just not it's not proper hydropower, in my opinion. And I talked to Riker about it, actually, and he basically said that hydropower used to be OP, like totally OP in Ray2Craft. I looked at one of his videos and he just had like a line extending to the horizon of hydropower engines. So he imposed limits, but in my opinion he nerfed it way too much. But that's Riker, that's his mod, his design.
I have to dip. I have to go out and do real life things, so...
Oh, real life?
Fun.
Real life? What's real life? Come back. Don't go, Droff. You don't need to go. You don't have a life.
No, I'm on video.
No, of course, you've got all sorts of more important things to do.
Anyway, so yeah, thanks for including me.
No problem. Thanks for setting up the server. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I'll see you later.
Alright, see you later, Droff. Alright, I shall cut the episode short here since Droff's left, and I'll be back next time. See ya.